Happy Wednesday. I'm hopefully here. Okay, happy Wednesday. I'm here. By the hair, my chinny chin chin. I am here. Okay. Put that away, breathe. Hello, happy Wednesday. I am here. Drop me a comment if you're here, if you're here, if you're here. Hello. Oh my goodness, to say the least, my day was an unraveled crazy bit of crazy. I am tuning in live on YouTube, also in Art Journaling for Beginners and on my Facebook page. I don't really have a plan today because I'm just hardly getting my breath. I think Molly Ann, I'm happy you guys are here. Happy, hi, Catherine, Doreen, Floor, Beth, Sherry, Carol with 2 R's, Christina, Danielle. So happy Wednesday here in the United States. People are pointing out it's a different day. Oh, your first live. Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's me. I'm here. So, a little backstory. I usually get a couple minutes to chit chat with you all. I have been incredibly busy, which is not a bad thing always. It's just a little crazy right now. And of course, with crazy comes crazy happening around me. But I'm going away on a girls' weekend tomorrow. And I don't know if any about you guys, but when you prepare to go somewhere, it's a little harder to go away than just, oh, I wish I could aim the camera outside. Maybe I can. Hold on. It literally looks like, oh, you won't be able to see it. I'm sorry. It literally looks like there is a giant heart in the sky right now as the sun is setting. Maybe I needed that. Maybe I just need to slow my roll. It looks like God's hands is doing this, and I happen to love it. So here's what's happening in my little corner of the world. It is colder than heck in Southern California, which is the reason I moved to California from Michigan. And so the last, of course, what happens with everything that you do in life is, you prep, you think spring is around the corner, because on Super Bowl Sunday, it was 90 something degrees at my house. And so I'm going to slow down. So I had all my fruit trees pruned. Some of you may have seen that I was on Facebook or Instagram, whatnot, and I was juicing things because I'm from the Midwest. We don't let our fruit go bad because we spend more money for it. Well, I have it growing out of my trees, but instead of like the fruit coming in and then it's good, like, Monday through Friday or for a couple of months, it all comes in at one time. So I give a lot of it away and I juice a lot of it. And in the meantime, I had all of my trees pruned. And what happens, I love that somebody said toasty and Puerto Vallarta. I love Puerto Vallarta. What happens is when the frost comes, which you think the frost is done, on Super Bowl Sunday, it was 95 here. So we were clear and free. All of a sudden, this storm dipped down from Canada, came down, and it has been raining for the past 3 nights. This morning I woke up, it was hail, it was freezing, wind. We don't do really well with any of those items. I think we got over 1.5 inches of rain, which is great. I love the rain. I'm so happy. But now it's clearing up. And what happens when it clears up and it gets really cold? The frost comes in. And what does frost do? Kills your fruit trees that you just pruned. So if you look out my front yard, I had to go outside with my friends I went to the Dollar Tree, I bought a bunch of sheets, um, tablecloth, I mean, just random shower curtains and clips. And we were out there, paper clip, or what do you call it? Clothes pinning sheets to all of my fruit trees. I am leaving tomorrow. I'm supposed to be relaxing. If you look out my front yard, I swear people are going to drive by and be like, hey, ma'am, if you need to borrow our dryer, you can. That's happened to me before when the trees were young. They're very established, but now when you prune them down to like nada and the frost comes in, it will wipe out the rest of the tree. So the reason I moved from Michigan was I hated cold, slushy, rainy weather. We hit it. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining. For those of you who are in the Midwest and you're buried by 17 feet of snow, I know how mad you are for talking. I know how ridiculous I sound, and I'm sorry. I apologize. But when you invest a lot of money into your landscaping and then you have to go out and cover them, you have to cover them in sheets. I'm just over it. I need summer to be here. I need my summer body to return. Are you listening? I need summer. I need warm weather. That's what this girl needs. It'll warm me up. It'll make spring my birthday. Connie just tuned in and said, it's 80 over here. I don't know what you're complaining about. Anyway, that's my little thing. So I was out with my neighbors, or out with my friends, out in my front yard, covering my fruit trees. I should take a picture of it. I'm not worried. They're pretty established, but I really want my fruit to come in. So if all those buds that are coming in and orange blossoms that smell so wonderful, if those get frosted over, that's it. So I'm ready for spring. I'm ready. My birthday's in May. I'm ready for spring. I get the first, if you're new here, by the way, my name is Tracy Winesapple. I don't normally start by complaining, but I think I did. I need to calm down. I'm showing you my art journal, so I figured I would just leaf through a couple of pages while I'm talking. If you don't know who I am an artist for a living. Love my job. And normally I don't have to run outside and cover fruit trees. And I live in Southern California, from Michigan. This is my studio. Every Wednesday, I do a live something or other where I just come in and I do a free demo, and I'm happy. Don't think I'm not happy to be here. I did this the other night in bed. Some of you were wondering how, what, when, where, why, which I love to hear. All right. So this is just a me. Oh, this was with your artful journey. This was last night in bed. Thank you, Lisa Larson. I love you too. And I literally was like, okay, it's 4 minutes. Here's what you have to do when you are in my business. You have to say to a bunch of guys who are helping you close pin sheets on, hey guys, I got to go inside. I know it's really cold and windy out here, but I got to go on online and paint for like an hour. I mean, they're all looking at me like, okay, we came over here to help you and you're leaving us. I didn't leave them. We got it done. So, yes, I have been painting a lot. People have been noticing. Sometimes I just take a little break and then I start getting content in my brain, and that's what I do. And I offload it at night when I'm in bed. I will tell you this. I'm getting ready for, Christy Klein, by the way, is from where I'm from in Michigan, and she moved to Denver, and she says it's 6 degrees. So I'd rather be... I know I have no room to talk about our weather, and I am not complaining. I know I'm not complaining because I feel like that's coming from a really bad space, but I love my fruit trees, and we made a mistake. So many people around me pruned and didn't know. We didn't know. Mother Nature didn't let us know. I'm a little, I really thought she was heading in. The only time we ever have to worry about this, and sometimes we get a late frost, is if it's clear outside and, oh, you're loving this. Did I get a lot of, I'm loving it? What do you think, your Artful Journey members? I know everything is relative. It's all perspective. We all have something to go through. Okay. Y'all like this. This was so fun last night. So I'm not complaining. Life is all about perspective. Somebody always has it better, worse than you. I know. Listen, this is not, I am sorry if you're just joining in. So what I want to tell you is it's all perspective. This weekend, I'm going away with my girlfriends. My girlfriend turns 50. Now I'm 51. I think my girls' weekends, I maxed out in college. I'm going away for a girls' weekend in a house with a bunch of girls. Some of them are younger than me. A lot of them are younger than me. And we're leaving tomorrow. My girlfriend is picking me, or I'm picking her up. Actually, she's leaving her RV here. And love your art, but dirty, going to sleep now. We'll catch up. It's really early here now. Oh, Danielle. Yes, absolutely. It'll be recorded. I'll hopefully get it posted before I leave. There is no Friday favorites because I will be close to the beach. Thank you, Lord, for that opportunity. I'll be close to the beach, and I am not going to do Friday favorites. I am going to relax. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the sunset because God's hands are doing this. He's like gripping and making little hearts for me. So it's all perspective. Oh my goodness. It's 10 in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's going to get down to 24 where I live tonight. Now, I'm not outside and I'm not homeless, which thank you. But I am going to relax. But for me, going away means packing up in my business and then this. Linda, do you want to give a link to our class in March? I'm so happy Linda with Valley Stamp and Scrap is here. And maybe she can find the link. I don't have anything to drink in here. I could use a glass of wine, but I don't have one. All right, let's see if I can do this. There we go. All right. No, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I know it. Not a good look, Tracy Ann. Not a good look. All right. Oh, give her a minute. I'm teaching a class with Valley Stamp and Scrap. Here we go. And I just put a stapler. I was removing a staple out of a bunch of documents and put it right through my finger. So that was all happening. I had the most relaxing day. I got my hair done. I was all ready to conquer the world. I have to go pack my suitcase because I have to go to work tomorrow. And, hit record. Thank you, Jeanette. Why don't we do that now? Why don't I do that now? Thank you, Jeanette. I'm putting you on the payroll. Thank you. Linda owns a store called Valley Stamp and Scrap in Wisconsin. We are also talking about an in-person appearance teaching in August. Aren't we, Linda? Oh, who signed up? I hit record. You guys are so good. Thank you. Okay, I'm just taping this off with painter's tape, trying not to hurt my little finger. Listen to me. Literally, I just said, I hurt myself with a staple, and it's going to be 24 tonight. All right. It's on her calendar, which, by the way, Linda, I meant to get that order in, and I didn't today. I'm sorry. Creative Expressions is going to send me stuff. Thank you, Andy Skinner. So my buddy, we're going to line that up. All right, let's talk color. Okay, every Wednesday I create for free. I start creating at about 5:45. It is about 5:43. I want to talk color. What do you want to see? Do you want to see monotone? Do you want to, her order came. It did, Linda? Okay, I need to get that in tonight before I leave. Yes. Do you carry their paints? We should have a talk before I go. All right. Are we talking monotones? Do you want monochromatic? Monotones. Monochromatic? Do you want like all blues, all greens, all reds, all pinks, all silvers, all whatever? Name it. Just start talking. I'm going to look up. When I create on Wednesday, it is just me creating for the heck of creating. And I love to, oh, sorry, this lighting is getting really rough in my face. Nothing is prepared or planned. Once a month, I do mixed media. This is not that week. There's my neighbor who just left my house. My neighbor just left. It's probably like, forget you. Ombre, green, blues, teals. How about ombre? Got that. Okay, love the ombre idea. I like the ombre idea. But I don't want to be boring. I don't want to just like, I'm thinking I have to take this Band-Aid off. I can't work with a Band-Aid on. Well, all right. Let's move over. Let's just move over to here. La 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 da 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 da. All right. I really hope now that I'm looking at this, I got to go look at something real quick. I'm sorry because I got to make sure this is recording over here and I got to make sure I have room to record. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm good. I'm recording. Otherwise, I would have. Do the colors I see in the sky, the sun just went down. I see nothing. I see a bunch of clouds. If they would stay, I would be so happy. If those clouds would stay, the frost would stay away. Why don't we just grab a big brush? Okay, I have water. I don't have watercolors. Well, then that just nixes. I was thinking about something. Now, if I draw an ombre, I get to draw anything I want over the top of it, right? So I don't prepare anything. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, it's probably pretty evident. I have a bottle of New Skin. I need to go just put that on, but I just did it right before we went on live. How about we do this? And you know what? I don't want to deal with such a large. Let's limit what we're working with. I don't want to do that. I'm looking for a set of watercolors. Let's look for something I'm in the mood for. How about the currants? I have not dealt with that in a long time. It's a lot of blues. It's a lot of greens. I can do ombre. And let's do it. Let's do it. I see teals. Look at this. If you're going to go ombre, there you go. Right up the chart here. I'm going to go with a flat brush, and I want really large. And I'm going to really soak down these watercolors. We're just going to work in watercolors tonight. We'll work our way up. I'm not going to even go crazy. Oh, it's a little warm in here. I had to turn the heat on, and I'm going through menopause. I pretty much have that handled. But I had to flip the heat on last night because I woke up and I was freezing. So I'm just wetting. I just took a flat brush. This is a nice Dynasty Gold flat brush. It would help if here's what happens. There you go. I'm at the end of my book, so it's starting to. We're just going to work our way up. You said it, so. How many of you worked in like an ombre situation? It really helps if you wet these watercolors down. Now, I really don't want to stick in this green family. I need to get up to the blues because otherwise I'm going to drive myself crazy. It's too much green for me. So let's just keep on working our way up. Let's mostly go into this lovely, my favorite teal in the whole wide world. So when I don't have anything in my mind, other than making like chips and dip, packing alcohol. Normally I have some semblance of what I'm going to do. I'm just going back and forth here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I really want to get to this navy, no, is it this color? Yeah, it's this deep right here. Oh, it's that color. Yes. Well, that was easy. What do you think? Like, I knew this deep midnighty Prussian blue was right there. It's actually called Deep Sea, and I love it. All right. By the way, Mixed Media Makers members, Monday night, if I am, I'm going to be up to it. We have our first Mixed Media Monday. Isn't that nifty? That is live on Facebook. It'll be recorded. I'm just in love. You can barely hear me now. Can you guys hear me? Legene, you might need to turn me up because I didn't touch anything. Can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you? Okay, well, that was easy. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm heard. I am being heard. I can hear fine. Sound is good. There we go. All right. Well, that was our ombre. Is that all we're doing? Okay. Thank you, guys. It's only one person in the group. All right. Now we need to let this dry. Might want to hit refresh. Of course, if she can't hear me, it doesn't matter. What kind of water? It's 2 parts hydrogen, H2, 1 part oxygen. Was that? It's right here. I'm sorry. I am being me. What kind of water? Okay. I want to make sure I got that. What kind of water colors? This is the currents. This is on my resources. I'll answer that question, Beth, but I want to make it's the currents watercolors. It's in my resources. Sorry. Okay, what kind of watercolors? All right. I was really thinking for a second. If you go to my resources, it's listed on my Amazon affiliate account. It's called Currents. And I'm sorry. It's smart water. No, I only have dumb water. Yeah, I have dumb water because I refuse to spend money on water that is smarter than me. My dad gave me that great ability. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who asked that question, but I loved it. Mixed Media Mondays is the live. If you're a member of Mixed Media Makers, that is for Mixed Media Makers only. We're going to do a live session called Mixed Media Monday. Okay. And did you guys realize for a minute, I literally had to go H2O to remember the periodic table. 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. That made me happy. Now, are you going to expect me to draw something that is... what are the terms of joining Mixed Media Makers? The doors have closed to that, but you can get on a wait list. I don't know if Anne has that link available. The doors have already closed to that membership. It'll be open again later this year. It just closed last week or the week before? Everything's blurring together. All right. I don't drink smart water, Connie. I drink the average kind. What do you think of that background? That might have been like the easiest background ever. I hope I put all my markers back because it's going to be I'm going to come in a little bit. All right, I'm going to just begin. And where am I going to begin? I'm going to start at the beginning. A very good place to start. Here we go. Now what? I know, big question. It is kind of stormy looking, but you know what? I'm not going to draw I'm going to draw whatever. I'm not going to worry about. I hope you guys can see this because it's a little dark. I have to still go to work tomorrow, and then I have to come home and get in fun mode. It's easier for me to turn the book than it is. So I'm using an ultrafine Sharpie, and that's the place we started from. Why? Because I wanted it. You know, I think a lot of times people, I'm not saying who, get a little wrapped up or obsessed with what the background is and think you have to somehow match the background, or I don't really go with that. Sometimes I just draw random stuff and I hope that it turns out, and maybe you'll see the background, maybe you won't. But we're just gonna draw. And this is my method. This is how I started the page. Oh, I started the page yesterday. Yep, by painting the background. I was in a really relaxed mode yesterday and I couldn't get to sleep. And yes, I will look up and try to answer some questions. I was trying to point out yesterday, sometimes we concentrate on what the end game is with this big, gigantic plan, but maybe I draw a lot of cacti, Sherry, a lot of it. Yes. Maybe it's okay to not really care about the end game and just enjoy a little bit of seeing where it takes you. Okay. I instantly can kind of feel my blood pressure coming down, and that's a good thing. I made oops, I just got a pen on my work surface. I made a executive decision to just book a trip to go see my cousin's baby turn 1 in June. And I'm really happy that I did that. Now, that's pretty full, which I'm glad about. I never really know how it's going to turn out. I mean, do we ever? Oh, thank you, Hitomi. He is so adorable. I'm so excited, but my cousin really wanted me to be there because, she has lost her mom. And so it's an honor that she would, I'm trying to turn on my light. It's an honor that she would like me to be there. And I'm so thrilled. So I'm going to be there for his turning 1. And I cannot, I wouldn't want to, I decided it would be like a 4-day trip to Houston, but it was a needed thing. And I just got online and I booked it. And I'm really glad I did. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I am as well. So that's two of us. I am drawing leaves. I don't know if he'll be getting new boots because, quite honestly, the boots I bought him were not inexpensive, and he has to get the wear and tear out of them. I don't think he fits in them yet, but he needs a cowboy hat now. So I will be getting him a cowboy hat, and I will be getting me new boots. We're going to fill it up with leaves. I don't know if they're all going to stay. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay. I don't have to now. So I'm just drawing. I might black out some of this. And then I'm trying to talk my parents into coming to visit me. So it doesn't take talking. It's not like they don't want to come visit me. It's just with all of the stuff. My dad doesn't travel too well, that kind of stuff. I don't have to like literally say, Dad, oh, Tisha, I'm coming to Houston. Warn every one of your Cavenders because I will be there. All right, we're just going to draw a little bit more in here. I will be in Houston for 5 days, 4 days, 4 days, 5 days, something like that. I literally was talking to my cousin and I'm like, I'm booking this trip. Got online, I booked the trip. I'm also going to Orlando, Wisconsin. Where else? Orlando, Wisconsin. I booked a bunch of flights. All work so far, except for that one trip to Houston, which now I don't know if all these leaves will stay. I just realized I went leaf crazy here, but oh well. Okay. How many leaves do you have in yours? Oh, Tisha, I would love to go to a rodeo in Houston. I've been many a time. I am going to Orlando to go to a art trade show. All right. And if anybody knows any stores in Michigan. Oh, I just discovered you through Valley Stamp and Scrap last week video, and I am hooked and excited for this. Well, Deborah, welcome. Debbie Bennett, I need to contact Joyce in Orlando. I have not heard from her lately. I need to let her know I'm going to be there. I don't think she's aware I'm going to be there. I didn't know I was going to be there. I actually got hired by 2 companies, so that was really good because it's that's a good sign. It's a good sign. All right. Now, I don't even know if you can see what's going on up there, but we can use some white or something up there. All right. I kind of want this to be dark, so I'm going to upgrade this pen. You know, I've been using this thing. This is a Sharpie pen. I put this on my resources. Do they give lots of freebies at the trade shows? Not anymore. They used to. Not anymore. The companies really can't afford it like they used to. Used to be, oh my goodness. Yes, used to be, but not anymore. I actually have a couple of companies. I'll do demos for them. I was contacted by a brand new company. I don't know where they found me from. They're sending me a whole set of markers. I've never used them. So it'll be interesting because you know my love for starts with a S ends with Arpy. I want to make that a little. It rhymes with Harpy. Watch next week. I'll be saying something else. They contacted me off of Instagram, which was kind of neat. And TikTok, which surprised me. I am not an affiliate or brand ambassador for Sharpie, so it's kind of funny. I'm like, nope. They're like, do you have an affiliation with a company? I was like, no, but it rhymes with Arpy. Wait a minute. Houston will be crazy because it's opening of Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo starting this weekend. Tisha, I'm getting that calendar. Although I am there for a baby's birthday. I doubt they're going to be like, oh, Tracy has to go. She has to put her Wranglers on and she's out of here. Love me a cowboy. All right. So see, I just upped my game by going a little wider. I think we're going to have some white in here because it's kind of getting dark. That's okay. I'm trying to go to New Mexico for a rodeo on July 4th. We went last year and it was maybe the time of my life. All right. What do you think? I think that resembles something close to something. What time do I have? Oh, I have 25 more minutes to make this a grand work of art. So what are we going to do? We're going to just take our Sharpie and we're just going to sketch. What is that? Oh, that's a petal. Okay. Don't bother that. We're going to bring some whiteness. I really feel the need. I think I'm going to get my liner brush and some acrylic. Lisa, if you ask me at the end, I'll get you the link to that. Okay. I had to look it up. Somebody recommended it to me and I really like it. So I used it last night. So I'll get you the link to it. If you just give me a second. I added it. I think I added it last night. If I like something, I'll add it. If I don't like it, it never sees the light of day. Now, I'm not taking a computer or anything this weekend, so I'm taking my bike. You had me by. Well, I don't try. I make it so that you guys, like, don't waste your money kind of thing. I won't put something that I feel like is a waste of money. I'll tell you what, my online shop, you guys have been keeping me busy and I haven't even really, I decided to stock stuff. I'm ordering my stamps again. I'm going to place a large order. I have the largest order for journals, but now they've discontinued half of them. So if you're waiting for journals, I'm working on it. I'm actually going to just place a giant order, but we're trying to work out the stock numbers and what is not discontinued. I have to say the company's not very organized, but I can say that because the customer service lady told me they weren't very organized. It really helps when she agrees with me. All right. Do we see a flower in here? Okay. You know what I like to do too is just come in here and let's scribble up here. Hi, Deborah Hankener. Yes, a lot of stuff has been discontinued. I'm a little bummed, but don't worry. That doesn't mean I will stay. I will go find stuff I like. Hence, I'll be at a trade show, so I'll be able to do that. Yeah, yes, a lot of stuff was discontinued. A lot of watercolor, which bummed me out. All right. So we started with this ombre. If it looks like I'm scribbling, guess what? I'm scribbling. I guess there's no other way to describe that. And mixed media makers, I cannot wait until Monday. I don't have an idea yet of what we're doing. If I did, I would tell you. And I love, thank you so much. By the way, my team has been on a hiatus. Thank you for understanding. We will be back on Monday as a team. We have a team meeting on Monday, which is fantastic news. So we'll be able to get back in the groove of things. I uploaded the February content just through Facebook, and it seemed, and it seemed like people could access. So we didn't get a lot of, hate or anything, which was good. But sometimes life warrants that, well, always life warrants that family is first. Always. All right. I want to pull out my classic set. Did I put it away? I'm going to darken this up quite a bit. I mean, it seems dark now. I know. Close this. That's not a good idea to leave that open. Let's wet this up. I'm going to use the black. I don't know how much of this. Oh, it's quite a thick paintbrush. I'm painting in. You can do this with a Sharpie. It's just your Sharpie will really start to run dry. I'm doing it with black watercolor paint. Question. Oh, Cindy, it will normally go in your portal, but we had a little issue, and with Donna being out, I uploaded it into the Facebook group just because I didn't want you guys to go without the February content, and it seemed to work. So, that's a leaf, I think. What is that? Let me look. I'm talking and no, that's okay. I'm talking and painting at the same time. It's not easy. I'm taking all the negative space out. When I say negative space, I could have did this. I am, and then the flowers will pop a little bit more. And yes, the first project was officially just put in the Facebook group, and then, Monday, Monday will be live. We're gonna give our first mixed media. I haven't done that in so long. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna think about it over the weekend. Well, maybe because I will be get my groove on. Trying to figure out what's not a leaf, what is a leaf. We just went from dark to darker. I believe that's 5:00 on Monday. 5:00 Pacific Standard Time on Monday. I will set that. No, try to do it before I leave. I'm doubtful I will because as it is, I don't even have time to pack right now. So I will probably set that video up on Sunday when I get back. Or Monday. But it is at 5. All right. And don't worry if it looks too dark. That's where we'll bring white in. Okay. Okay. That's good. I think I got everyone. Did I get? Nope. One more spot. My girlfriend just dropped food off at my house. Thank you. I got people. Okay. So that should fill our drawing in. Now, it's kind of fun, you know? Let's see if we can bring a little bit of, let's just go out a little bit. Here we go. I mean, I could probably color in a little bit more here, but that's okay. Now, I'm going to if you guys are asking questions, I will look up. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get to the drawing part and I get really into it, and it's hard for me to concentrate on two things. So these are demos. I deep dive more with my members, you know. So Monday, you guys in mixed media, we're just going to have a dandy good time. That leaf should be going the other way, but nobody on God's green earth would ever notice that mistake. I will notice it for the rest of my life, but I don't care. It's okay. I really feel like I'm doing these. I legit am doing these backwards. Oh well. You know what? Sometimes the veins go backwards on my leaves. This one's upside down. Let's do this one right, please. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Imperfectly perfect. So I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, the leaves are your favorite part. Thank you. That's funny. It's just flipped around. It's just they're coming from another thing and they're just underneath, and they didn't know what direction they were going in because leaves don't go in directions. They just go where they want. I am taking my bike out this weekend, so let's hope that it's a little warmer. Okay. I would have loved to have covered this whole thing in leaves. All right. Excuse me. All right, how are we doing? Let's get some white paint out, please. Good. I think the more you kind of scribble, the more you bring the flower to life. So also, if you see me doing this, I will get, this is not a gel pen. I will give you the link in just a minute. I will go find it. I just added it, I think last night. Let me take I'll do that when I'm done. I gotta finish. I got a deadline, people. If not, I'll give it to you when I'm done. So if you kind of just see me doing this, it's because it makes me happy. All right, here's that white paint I was talking about. I'm going to grab some white paint. Okay, I'm looking for the marker too, because I did, did I not add it? Yeah, I could add it. I can add it. They know me well at Amazon. Ooh, I hope I have paint in here. It's feeling a little not. I want to make sure I get you the right one because I tried one. I did not like it at all. I returned it. Well, actually, I didn't think it worked that well. Is this it? Oh, I think I found it. I found it. Okay, I'm going to add it for you. And I actually bought it in like a couple. I think it comes in like gray, black or something. I really like it. All right, this is titanium white, which I'm going to put on here. And I'm going to get a liner brush. I'm hoping there's paint in here. It doesn't really feel like it. Whoa, well, there was. And I definitely don't need that much. All right. Here we go. I'm going to get a liner brush. A very thin little, you know what? I am running out of my favorite liner brushes. I'm going to have to adapt to something new soon. Let's try this one. Let's try this. All right. So this is why I was saying, now you can do this with a Posca pen or a gel pen. Sometimes those gel pens, sometimes with the gel pens, the watercolors, depending on how pigmented your watercolors are, they come through. You know, you don't get a true color. There's nothing like acrylic paint. I'm not exactly used to this liner brush, but it seems to be working. Did you get it? Currently unavailable. Are you serious? I just ordered it. Well, I'll find you another one. Sorry, I just ordered it. Maybe I got the last one. It says brush tip. It's a Sharpie pen brush tip. Brush pen. I really am a I really like black, but I ordered it in black, gray, and something else. I'll find another one. I'll add it when I'm done. When I get a minute. Excuse me. Now is not the time for the heat to come on in this room. Now the back of my brush is this handy dandy little tool. Oh, I just realized I went outside of my line. Nobody would have noticed, but I did. Okay. Now when I add white, I don't add a ton. I'm just mostly adding a little bit of like scribbles here and there. I am not overly fond of this liner brush, I'm discovering. Okay, where is my Posca pen? I'm going to try this one. Oh yeah, wait. Let me get it working. Yes, I use the tape on the side to get all of my pens working. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I wasn't liking that liner brush. My other liner brush is in my bedroom because that's where I keep all of my favorite liner brushes. Right next to my bed probably in the water container. How much time do I have? I have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes. I always say I'm going to be done, but I'm not going to restrict myself when I'm. Okay. Oh, whoops, Ann. Sorry about that. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. particularly like that white on the darker half. Oops. There we go. All right. We don't really think. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to color in a little bit here, color in a little bit here. All right. Yes. All right. I'm going to grab a ruler. I think I'm going to grab a ruler. Where did my ruler go? Oh boy. I wonder if I took my ruler outside. Well, this looks like a ruler, but it's holding stuff up. Well, that would be a ruler. What kind of ruler is this, everybody? I've had this ruler since college. Does anybody know what kind of ruler these are? I think you gave the link to the wrong one, Anne. Sorry, it's a different type of pen. I'm looking for it. I'll look again in just a second. I'll look again. Hold on. I think it's new. That might be the other brush pen. But they do have my colors too. Okay. So what was the answer to my trivia question? There's two types of these triangular, like, this is not the engineer one. This is the architect one. I've had this since college. The engineer one's slightly different. Ooh, well, you know what? I didn't go to the edge with that, and I am going to go to the edge with that. I'm just giving myself a little edge here. All right. You know, this is for measuring, for drawing plans. This was the first thing I bought at the Michigan State bookstore that wasn't a book. I had to go in there and buy an architect's ruler. And I remember telling my dad I bought it. And it was really expensive. And he was like, what kind of ruler does it? Does it come out and walk it for you? I was like, Dad, I need it for my class. And now I'm getting it all dirty with a Sharpie brush pen right now. It's been through worse. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm on the edge of my book here. Yeah, we're done, people. Okay, I gotta wipe this ruler off because I really do want to keep it clean. All right. So this is an architect's ruler. It's for measuring and reading plans and drawing plans. Oh, see? Yeah. But I'm trying not to ruin it because really you shouldn't get, it's hard to read the numbers, but I have a way to clean it off. See, it does have a standard inch. Oh, see how bad that is? What a ding dong. Go using my use my good ruler for this. I still do use it. I use it at work. I have to measure plans quite often, and do takeoffs. So I use my same ruler. There we go. Now I can read the numbers again. All right, let's take the tape off. By the way, this demo is free. I appreciate your love and support always. Every Wednesday. Uh-oh. It's the best part of painting, taking the tape off. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I just decided I'm going to pack with a glass of wine. You know what that means? I'm going to probably pack 72 pairs of underwear, 1 pair of socks, no deodorant. It's like my MO. It's like exactly what I do. I'll hold this up to the light because it does tend to be a little lighter. All right. Awesomeness. I love that word. And it was all because you said, paint an ombre, Tracy. It's kind of different. Gets a little darker and darker and darker. All right. I'm going to try and upload this tonight to my, I'll find those brush pens. I'll put a link to it. I got a couple of other resources. And I remember I used a flat. What are the most common things that you forget in your suitcase? I used to travel for a living, and yet I would still not pack deodorant. Number one for me, and I have deodorant in there. Number one, deodorant. I can't tell you. One time I went to Germany. Do you know how embarrassing it was to walk around asking people how to say deodorant in German? I just realized I forgot to do one thing and it's going to bug me. All right. There we go. I had to put little black circles around my little middles. I mean, this one's easy. I forget toothbrushes too. Forgot deodorant when I went to Germany. All right. Hi, guten Morgen. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Sprechen Sie Deodorant? Oh, thank you, Cindy, for noticing. Yes, I just got my hair done this morning. Thank you. Which is good because then I don't have to get up tomorrow and wash my hair. All right. So that's what will happen. I'm going to get myself a glass of wine. My girlfriend is here. I'm going to have dinner with her, and then we'll talk about packing. I won't pack. I'll wake up in the morning. I'll pack. And then I have to come home from work. I'll throw everything in, and I'll realize I packed 72 pairs of underpants, no bras, maybe the one that I'm wearing, no deodorant. But that's okay. I'm going to America, so I can figure it out. I always figure if I don't have it, I can buy it. All right. Well, guys, thank you for that little snippet into my world. Thank you for letting me just pop in here too, realizing I had come from the great tundra of Southern California covering my trees. Did you enjoy it? Here's my thing that I just want to finish off with. Consistency, giving yourself creative license to create anytime for no purpose, for no reason, other than for just yourself. Maybe it'll just make you feel better. I've been doing it before I go to bed at night, doing it. I've been drawing. Maybe I should leave a little of that information. I've been drawing. Myself and my dog are just sitting there. I will be away, but not far. And by the way, I'm going to take my phone along because I normally like to share what I'm doing because I am taking a small art journaling bag because I am that weird girl where I go, you know what, girls, you guys go. I'm just going to sit here and draw by the beach. I'm bringing a blanket and bringing my bike. So I'm going to take a small bag. There is no way I am leaving my art stuff behind. And I'm going to draw. So I will take you along when I have free time and I'm sober. It's kind of a rule. Anyway, I take my phone out of my hands when I'm not. And that's usually at glass number 2 goes out of the phone, out of my thing. I love your style and your nutty humor. It's lots of fun. Thank you, Paulette. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Darla, for tuning in. I miss you guys. Enjoy your trip. See you Monday. I will not be there for Friday favorites, but we'll be back next week. And I will just be having a little bit of fun with the girls. A little bit of fun. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. And I'm just going to say it right now. Happy 50th to my friend Jen, who is joining me. Sorry. The coyotes are at it again. Have a wonderful evening. And thank you guys so much. Don't forget to create something every day. Talk to you later. Oh, hold on. My mouse isn't working.